Making creme brulee.
Look at that. BJ's making creme brulee right now.
Trashblood Horrorcast is a mixture of horror movies, spooky stuff, and goofy dipshit comedy. Funny laugh laugh. You've been warned.
Hey, this is Zac.
And this is BJ.
Welcome to the Trashblood Horrorcast.
Demons to some, angels to others.
Keep away! The power's mine!
You shouldn't have buried me. I'm not dead.
God damn.
He's so talented.
What kind of creme brulee spoon is that? Or is that a straw? Do you just suck the creme brulee up? Whoa.
Oh, it vaporizes it.
Dude, that must have been really fucking hot because you blew a lot of smoke out and steam and shit. And probably not smoke, probably steam, but you're probably going to feel that in your stomach and it's going to bring you. Are you okay, man? Are you creme brulee okay?
It's
Creme brulee okay?
No.
Steamed creme brulee.
Steamed creme brulee. Throw some broccoli in with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that sounds
You
disgusting.
actually vaporize it and get you take a bite that way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like good for dieting and stuff.
It's supposed to be good for dieting and stuff.
It's how we eat in the future.
Yeah.
It's that future food. It's how
We
real
just
trash weddings
vaporize
eat.
it all.
Please do not try this at home.
Or if you want to, I don't give a shit. If you do try it at home, just like record it and show it to us so we can
Yeah,
watch
but
it
we're
do
not
it.
taking any liability. That's the
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, but you can share it with us. And all that good stuff. Hey, you guys have had creme brulee before, right?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know if I have actually.
Oh, fuck, Maddie. You are missing out on some
I
good creme
know,
brulee.
but it's
creme
expensive,
brulee.
isn't it?
I mean, yeah, usually because I only see it at like good restaurants. Like you don't really see it much like at an Applebee's or a Wendy's or
Yeah,
something.
right. A Wendy's. Can you imagine ordering a creme brulee at Wendy's? What that
I'm gonna
would be?
go through the drive-through next time. Like, yeah, what sizes of creme brulees do you have?
That'd be awesome,
Ugh.
dude. No,
Can you-
like you go to like Wendy's and you order a creme brulee, and you pull up to the window and it's a dude with one of those like McDonald's fried pies, and he's like holding it, but he has like a torch and he's like torching the top of it. He's like, all right, here you go, man.
Met creme brulee.
The customer gets what it wants.
Yeah, if you can't tell here on Trashblood, we're pretty 420 friendly. 5 time bye.
Maddie, you work at
Mm.
is that where you work?
What was that, Maddie?
I don't
You
want
just go
people knowing
tell
where
them.
I work.
All right, my bad.
Okay, we
So
can
anyways,
cut that.
well, there's
We
like
can
a
cut
good
it out. We can cut it.
Anyways.
Maddie, you work at Karate Town, right?
Oh yeah,
Karate
I have
Town's
my own
pretty cool.
personal dojo. I don't leave home because of COVID. Luckily, I have the backup dojo.
Okay.
So we can just beep out where you work. Like we can just use
Well-
like a beep out noise for that.
our karate dojo.
So this was all pointless.
Our karate dojo we have here in Bentonville, our karate dojo, is constantly backed up into the road always at like 5 o'clock. Has anybody ever noticed that?
Yeah. Wait. What?
Apparently, this is a drive-through dojo, so the drive-through is just backed the fuck up
Yeah.
into the road.
Yeah.
It's pretty common.
That is like, dude.
We get really
Those-
busy.
There's a
Those
lot of people
dojo-
wanting to learn chops and punches and kicks.
Yeah,
you know?
those dojos get crazy busy, dude.
Drive-through
Those dojos get
How
crazy.
cool would that be? You go through and you order what you want to learn real quick. It's like, yeah, I want to learn a roundhouse and a sidekick. Like, all right, that'll be $10.99 at the first window. You gotta
You
go
just
pay
go
at
up to the
first
window, they kick your ass.
Yeah, you just go through like, this is a roundhouse. Kick you like right in the head. Then you get up
You
and like,
just
this is a
say-
sidekick. But I wanna learn
Oh,
that.
man.
Drive-through
Yeah.
karate dojo.
It's the best job I've ever had in my life. I'll tell you that.
That needs to
Yeah.
be a movie or something, or like a comedy sketch or
Like a
something.
skit. We should film that.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
Drive-through
that'd be a
karate
really good
dojo.
one.
We're gonna put that in the
Zach,
books, man.
you kind of know karate. You know some karate, so you
He
could be
knows
the
some
one like, in the
taekwondo.
sketch. All right, come on up. Stand right here, please, sir. I'm like, all right. Then you like, dude, just for like funny effect, you like hand the person a bag like they're getting something out of the drive-thru, and then you just kick them in the fucking head.
There you go. Pah! Welcome to Karate Dojo. Drive through, please. You hand him a bag.
Oh my
They're like
gosh.
looking at it, and then you just like fucking cheap shot him right in the temple. It's like, "Pah!" Like head hits the horn, and it's like honking. You're like, thanks for coming.
We'll see you next time. Oh my god, dude, that's funny.
Jesus.
That
Oh,
would
Maddie-
be any sketch.
Maddie, watch out for the 30-minute mark while we're recording too.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We can edit that out.
Yeah,
and
I'm
not
smart,
whatever.
girl.
You're a
I went to
smart girl.
college, Zach. I know how to count.
So what's
12,
new with you
24,
guys?
48.
Whoa, shit, man.
What's new
What
with
are you-
y'all?
Oh man, what is new with me? I watched The Conjuring last night. I went ahead and bought The Conjuring 1 and 2 off of Amazon Prime because I was sick of it not streaming anywhere and I wanted to watch them.
Yeah.
But no, actually, the movie I'm making. Oh god, man, this beer's making me burp. I'm making my burp. I got the Sam Adams lager. Yeah, like I've said on the show before, and I did a live video the other night. If anybody saw it on that Trashblood Facebook page, but I'm working on an anthology movie. The one I've been talking about in the past was called Green, which we're still going to make. But like, I just went ahead and wrote a whole other script. And then I decided I want to do one more, so it's going to be 3 stories in one, and they're going to be all set in different realities too. I'm basically approaching it as like a minimalist to it because the pandemic and shit, and plus I don't have like much money.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm
Yeah.
mainly just like it's me, for the most part. Like Maddie's playing a part in this one, and Troy and Brett are playing parts, and then BJ. I know I talked to you before about being the voice of somebody in Green, and then the third one is going to be the one I'm working on right now is called Homebody, and I don't want to give too much away. I kind of wanted to save it, but it's like kind of like a little bit Poltergeist style, but like. I don't know. Like basically, I don't know. I guess I don't want to give it away. I'm trying to like describe it without giving it away. But I'll just like talk about behind the scenes shit. Like I worked on it for about I think a total of 21 hours within a day and a half. Like I started like at I think 8 or I don't know. I worked on it for like 6 hours the first night. And then the next day I worked on it pretty much all day and all night until 3 a.m. with a couple of breaks to like eat and stuff like that. And I was really hoping to get it done because when the movie's finished, or at least that story, it's going to be probably 10, 15 minutes. They're all like short stories, going back to back. And I'm guessing it's going to be about 15 minutes or so. But like, I thought I was going to be able to get it done. And I don't know. I couldn't get to that point for some reason. Like I got to like 3 a.m. It's like I couldn't keep going. It's like my body was trying to shut down. I could feel it.
Yeah, because
It's like
you
I would-
sleep.
Yeah, I was feeling real tired and like feeling weird. And then like I'd get like little like charges of energy like that, like almost pulsating, like my body was trying to get me through it. But I was like, no, you gotta go to bed. It's like a battery or a light like flickering or something. I was like, I had to like stop, But so yeah, I need one more night to do it, and I think I can get it finished, but it's gonna be the hardest night. So we'll have to see. Because like that's when like a bunch of like poltergeist style stuff happens, and it's just gonna be probably me by myself. And so, like, for moving furniture and shit like that, like, I'm seriously planning on getting, like, a rope and tying it to my leg and tying it to objects. And, like, while I'm filming it, like, try to pull my leg and make it move, but not make it look like I'm making it move,
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be creative. I'm trying to, like, do minimalistic shit, trying to find a way to make some, like, decent blood and stuff like that. But, man, I had a lot of fun doing it. Like, that first night was fun. I got some good shots with some, like, cool, like, different colors. Like the very beginning is like I'm sitting in front of like our space heater that's like the parabolic ones that's like it's like a metal dome like that, and then like it glows orange, like orangish red. So it does that, and I got it like looking at me, and so I'm colored with red, but also I brought in my lights that I ordered from Amazon, like movie style lights, and like used like a red color on there. to make it a little brighter, and it looks really cool how it was done too. Like, I'm not trying to like, toot my fucking horn and shit like that, but I don't know. Like, there's some cool looking shots. And then that second night, the second day, like I had a lot of fun filming. So I was getting up in the attic, or seeing when I'm up in the attic, like looking for shit and like all scared and stuff. And like, I don't know, it was coming together really well. It was all going to schedule. And then like I had a couple snags like towards the end of my filming, which I don't think I still would have finished it, but I think it would have got a little bit closer. But like there were certain like issues I had with lighting and stuff like that. And it took like 20 minutes to fix like one scene just to get it like right. But yeah, that's what's going on with me.
Nice.
So yeah. And
well, I
trying to
had a
think.
pretty good holiday season. I mean, I had a tragedy kind of happen, in that break there, which
Right.
I'm sure a lot of the people that are fans of ours are friends on Facebook also, so they already know. But outside of that, it was a good holiday. We did some family stuff.
Right.
I
forget
watched
this is kind of our Christmas issue. Episode. Yeah.
I watched that holiday special on Shudder, the Creep Show one.
Oh, how was that?
It was pretty good, man. The monsters and shit in it were pretty cool, but like a little more goofy, I guess, in my opinion, than what I kind of expected. I guess I expected it to be a little more. I don't know. If you watch it, you'll see what I mean probably instantly. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
kind of what I like about the new Creep shows. It's like they kind of keep it goofy like the old ones. And then like some of it's just like newer, like badass special effects as well. But I like how they kept the cheesiness to it. Like they stuck to like the style that they used to do. It's just more modern or whatever.
Right. But it was pretty good though. I liked it. I would probably watch it again. If I had to rate it on Spooky Boys, I'd probably give it like a, I don't know, man, like probably like a 6 or something out of 10.
Oh, okay, so wasn't that good, huh?
it
Worth a
was
watch.
It was only like 40 minutes for one. It wasn't like a full-on movie, and then it was like an episode or like a short. And then that, the effects type thing in some parts. Like I like the campiness, but sometimes I feel like it can overcamp at a certain point. Which was really surprising to me because Greg Nicotero, like, doesn't really do that. You know what I mean? Like, he's more like big type stuff. So maybe it was a budgetary thing, Maybe it was like, but the budget, that's all the budget would allow for that, But
it might have just been the way the director wanted to take it too. I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been. I mean, it's not bad though. Like it's not horrible. Like I said, I would definitely watch it again. I guess I had expectations.
Yeah.
And they didn't get met, but
yeah, I bet it was only 45 minutes because it's part of the show that's on there. There's a whole like new season of Creep Show on Shudder. It's got like a bunch of I think there's one season so far of like newer shit. And it's really cool, man.
I watched one season of it. With the genie guy, that one was awesome, dude. With the genie,
I have to watch it again. I can't remember. I don't think I've seen every episode though. I think I watched like the first like 6 or 7 or something like that. I probably need to finish it, but
yeah.
If you get a chance, you should watch a movie called Rent a Pal.
Rent a what?
Rent a Pal. Yeah, it's. I don't want to give anything away. I just want you to watch it, and like, we can probably talk about it on here, honestly. Because like it's not horror, but it is horror. It's kind of it's like a mixture of like horror and dark comedy, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd give it like probably 8.5 Spooky Boys.
Wow. Well, would you guys want to watch it and talk about it on the next episode?
Yeah, I'd be down.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out. But Maddie, what have you? What's up? What's up?
I was gonna say there real quick. There's a movie that's coming out. I'm not sure when it's coming out, but it's kind of like a dark comedy like that looks like it's kind of bizarre and fucked up. But it's called Psycho Gorman. Did I show you that trailer? Did I send you that trailer, Zach?
I don't think so. What is it?
It's like these kids find this like amulet thing, and it like awakens this like ancient like demon or monster thing or something. But because they have that little amulet, he has to do what they say.
Mhm.
And so the whole time he's like basically, I'm gonna bathe in your blood, like type shit. But he can't do anything because the kids are like, what? He has to do like what they say and shit, you know.
What's the
And
movie
so
called again?
it's called Psycho Gorman.
Psycho Gorman. Okay. What's it on?
Um, I would just go on YouTube and look at the trailer. The trailer's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You would
Nice.
see like some of the humor in the trailer, you know what I mean? But it's these kids
Mhm.
and they have this amulet, so like most of it is like it's like a kid horror movie.
Yeah. Like
It's like
Goosebumps.
kind of pretty sure there's some gory shit though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure like you get to see like faces getting ripped off and like it's
Cool.
really bloody and gory and like
It'd be funny if the only like gore parts were the kids getting killed. Like, I just sprinkle it in through there. It's like ripping kids' guts out and eyes out
well,
and
dude,
shit.
you remember like Turbo Kid, right?
Yeah.
That was
That's,
sort of the same type of thing, but that was also like ultra violent and gory.
is that the one that was like basically set up like a video game? Or am I thinking of no, I'm thinking of it might be
Thinking
that,
of
I'm not
brain
sure.
scan?
No. It's like the way they set it up in the screen. I thought it was Turbo Kid, but it might be something else. But like there ends up being like a T-Rex in there, and there's like this Thor guy with a hammer, and it's like basically like a Sega Genesis game, almost like Mortal Kombat, how you walk across the screen and fight people like that.
Hmm.
I thought it was Turbo Kid, but it was something like that. I can't remember what it was for sure, but it was awesome. I wish I knew what it was, so I wasn't just rambling like a big old fucking dog shot. Maddie, what about you? What's up with you?
Well, I've been moving like right in the middle of all the holidays, so like if we're not out doing stuff, we're home, like moving things to and from the old apartment to the new apartment. We were
Yeah.
unpacking and like cleaning for like 2 weeks straight.
Damn, that's a lot.
It was a lot of work just to be moving to like another apartment building in the same complex.
Yeah, at least you got to like stay in the same like complex though. At least you didn't have to like move across town and like get a
No,
truck
yeah.
and all that shit.
It was nice. We didn't have to break our lease or anything like that. We were able to just transfer it over. So the rent's a little more expensive, but the place is bigger and it's a lot more convenient for like laundry and it's perfect.
That's cool.
And for being cheap, it's, I don't know, good enough for now. I want to get a house, but that's going to be for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Give you
I
time
heard
to
that
look,
if you can, that company Roush Coleman, like I heard if you can put like 10 grand down on a house, you can get a mortgage rate that's like 780 or something a month.
Yeah, I don't have 10 grand to slap down.
Well, no, I'm saying at one point if you do, you could throw the 10 grand down and you could land like a probably new house or something close to being new, you know, with like a 780 a month rent.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you should
like
be able to do it
bedroom.
now with your $600 stimulus check. So I mean,
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I haven't got it yet.
I got mine.
Me neither.
The other day, I got a speedboat already. Got a speedboat. I got a big old machine gun. I don't even know what kind it is. It's just like big and shoots real fast and loud.
Oh, which
I
one
got a
was more
jet ski.
expensive?
They were both about the same price, but like I mean, I had $600 to spend, so I mean, it was like you know, I could pretty much
Possibilities
get
are
what I
endless.
wanted. Yeah, I got this like dagger collection that I found at a dagger collection store.
That's
You guys
awesome.
ever go to the dagger collection store?
Every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Every single Tuesday, I go to the dagger collection store. And then you come to your house, there's just like fucking daggers everywhere on your walls, like sitting in your chairs and shit. It's like running out of space for daggers.
I've been in houses like that.
No shit, dude. Like I've seen
There's
some
like
people.
shit tons of swords everywhere and like
It's usually
definitely.
nerdy dudes too, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
I think
swords and shit are cool. But like when you just have your whole house decked out in it, it's kind of fucking weird. And like, especially if you're trying to get like a girl over or something, like you bring a girl over to your house and she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, cool! There's bladed weapons everywhere. Maybe
Unless
I should
she's
leave."
into it. Unless she's into it.
It's like, oh
Wouldn't
my
it be
god, my
crazy
house
though
is
if
covered
they
in
had?
blades.
Wouldn't it be crazy though if they had a shit ton of blades all over the wall, but they could like use every single one of them perfectly?
They were just really into martial arts.
yeah,
We're sitting like, you
dude.
fucking nerds. They're like, no, check this out.
Speaking of that, I think with my $600 stimulus check, I'm gonna buy me a personal ninja.
That's a good
Oh.
idea. Like a
Yeah,
personal ninja bike or a personal ninja person.
like a personal like ninja person, like a
Yeah.
sneak around in the shadows, like full on like ninja.
Oh, what would you
So
have
what?
him do?
Yeah. Is he going to be your security guard, like your bodyguard, or are you just going to like tell him to go beat people up you don't like?
He's gonna follow me around, but basically, like I'm not ever gonna know that he's there. So like if I'm ever in trouble, he's just gonna hop out and like handle it
Oh,
real quick.
nice.
And then
How do you
like
know that he's doing his job if you don't ever know he's there?
because he's a ninja, he's dedicated to his life to his job.
And
He's
that's the
dedicated his
perfect
life to
job.
protecting you.
It's
Yeah.
a perfect job for right
$600.
now because
Yeah.
like we got COVID going on and he's always got a mask on, so he can work at any
Yeah.
situation.
Right, exactly, dude. Not
Yeah.
to mention he's got those cool ass smoke things. So like if he wants to just disappear, just throw like a smoke thing and he's fucking gone, you know?
Like, man, ever since the pandemic, there's been a real ninja uprising lately. Just
Dude,
like a lot more for
seriously.
them to do.
I'm gonna get like a full on ninja from like China or something.
Wouldn't that be
We're-
from Japan?
I
They are
know, I'm
ninjas
just
from
kidding.
Japan.
It's Japan.
Well, you know,
I know.
there's probably ninjas all over the place. Like Chris Farley was a ninja in one of his last movies. So
Yeah,
A
that's what you
real
should
life
do.
Ninja.
Yeah.
That's
Ninjas.
a great
you can
use.
be a turtle. You can be you can be anything, man. You can do Jeet Kune Do. Jake Kune Do. That Bruce Lee fella does. He's like,
Maybe I can buy, dude. Maybe I can buy a clone of Bruce Lee.
well, you do have $600 in stimulus, so
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
Pretty
get
sure
a
you could.
ninja.
I'm gonna
like,
buy a clone, and then I'm gonna get one of those dogs that has a human head on it. That's like it looks like an old like pissed off British guy. Like
Yeah, you can
he's
just buy
always
those
like
fucking things with
he's always like,
$600.
hello, mate. You want to have a pint, mate? Every time I get home, hey, mate, can I go
Look at this cool dog.
That would be
Yeah. Best thing is you can just get that at any local Walmart, so you're set.
Oh yeah, you go get your British faced dog.
I just got to go to the stem cell transplant department.
The stimulus
before-
cell.
Yeah, before too long, Walmart's gonna have like a limb transplant section, like in their stores. Like you go in there and you can get like your arm fixed or get like a new arm put on there. Dude, they're already dealing in cyborg technologies.
Yeah, they're gonna have like the great value version. It's like made of plastic. You get like a
Oh,
bar
God.
fight, and you like break your hand on somebody.
Mhm.
A good thing I still have some of that $600 left, so I can get more arms that are plastic from Walmart. More
Yeah.
robot plastic arms with my chest. I keep taking a drink out of this empty ass beer. Hey, let's take a break real quick because I got to pee and I need to grab a beer, and we'll come back. And I don't think we ever said at the beginning, but if you're watching or listening, you know what you're listening to. This is Trashblood Horrorcast. I'm Zach. That's BJ and Madi, and I'm sure you guys know that, and I didn't need to say that whatsoever at all. But all right. And also, if you're watching this, we have all of our episodes from YouTube now up on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, all those other podcast platforms. So if you're more of like a person that wants to just listen and instead of watch, which that's pretty much what I do with all my podcasts. So it's cool. But
It's cool.
there's that. But all right, we'll be back here soon. Stop
Right.
now. We're gonna fucking die. Welcome back to Trash Blood, guys. I want to talk about two quick things. So while we were on break, BJ was in the other room, and me and Madi were sitting here talking, and we both clearly hear like someone like is in pain or something, and we stop. We're like, "What the fuck was that?" And we're like, "BJ, are you there? Was that you yelling?" We're sitting there looking at each other like we don't know what the hell is going on. It's kind of like freaky. And then you come back and you say you didn't hear a noise or anything like that. So we're like, there was nobody screaming in your house right now. So either Maddie's house is haunted, BJ's house is haunted, or it was your roommate playing with his kid, like you said. But I'm pretty sure your roommate was playing with his kid, and we were like, what did that where'd that scream come from?
It
Because
was
it didn't sound
spooky.
like you or anything either. I think that's one reason I was like, "The fuck was that?" And at first, I thought it was just coming from Maddie's house. Like I was expecting you to say something to Kyle, like you walked in screaming or something. But
It would be a lot
yeah.
louder than that. It sounded like distant to me, at least.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would
I
make
get it.
sense. That would make sense if it sounded distant because, like, our hallway in our house, literally, like when I walk out of my room, I go left, and my room is like the door is like it's not completely vertical. It's like at an angle, like at a corner or whatever. And so, like, whenever I walk out of my door, I just go slight left, and it goes straight into the kitchen. And they're sitting at the kitchen table. So if it
Yeah.
was a distant
So
yell, it probably echoed down the hallway. You know what I mean? And you guys probably heard
yeah, I guess
on the
it's not an
headphones.
evil spirit. God damn
I
it.
guess these mics pick it up pretty good. I guess they're pretty sensitive.
We were both seriously like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Well, it was weird too because after the scream, it just got really quiet and you weren't answering us, and then we just heard footsteps, but you didn't come
Yeah.
into view for a while,
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, "Holy shit! Did someone just like murder him?" Or
Yeah, because we were sitting there. I thought you could still hear us. I'm like, BJ, and like you just hear footsteps. Yeah. That's a creepy situation. So, Maddie, why don't you tell us about your extremely haunted situation?
yeah. So going on the theory that that scream was actually because my apartment is haunted. Another way that I know that it is haunted is because my pipes have ghosts in them. Because when I shower, I'll like
Your
set
pipes.
it how I like, and I turn it to the right temperature, and then I'll shower for a long time, and then out of nowhere, it'll just get piping hot. So I'll have to like turn it back to where it was.
That's a ghost, BJ.
Yeah,
Fucking
they're fucking
spirits
with
right
me.
there. It's not someone
Fucking-
else in the apartment building flushing a toilet or anything like that, and or nothing with old pipes. It's goddamn ghosts.
But I never had that problem in our old apartment, and it's the same setup.
You're in a different building, and it's an
Mhm.
old apartment. It's not fucking ghosts,
Yeah,
Maddie.
it's old
You're-
apartment. It's old.
Oh yeah. You're like trying to
Ghosts.
convince, like, but we didn't have problems in the other apartment.
Yeah,
So,
but we
yeah.
did. We had ghosty problems in that apartment, so I'm a little leery.
Yeah. Well, the only
This
reason,
hou- this house-
Kyle was taking a shit and flushing a toilet, and you're like, ah,
I do that anyway, even if I know that's I'm doing that.
Get it, BJ. Get it. Inhale it with your mouth. Suck it in. Hold it in. You don't cough unless you get off. That's what I always say. I don't
No,
say
it's
you don't.
the
Yeah,
other
no.
way.
I say it that way though. You don't cough unless you get off.
I always thought that was funny. Like you don't, like you cough to get off. So like people are just like coughing like really hard, but like also jizzing at the same time.
You know, people always
I
say you
couldn't
gotta
imagine
cough to get off. Like, man, I was just thinking, like, maybe get some better weed so you don't have to like cough.
Right.
Now don't really have that problem.
Yeah, apparently Uncle Therm has made a couple appearances in these last few months though.
Oh.
At
Like,
your
straight up,
at
like
the
a
old
s-
place.
Yeah, like a straight up
Okay, tell these
door-
people about Uncle Therm because like it's been a while since we talked about him. So
Alright,
give these people
so-
a refresh.
All right, so my daughter's mom lives in a like a duplex in Bentonville.
By the way, that's a good metal band name. My daughter's mom.
Anyway, and they noticed that the thermostat will change from like 68 to like 75, and they don't ever have it over like 70 because they all, they prefer it cool and shit in there, That was like the first thing, but now apparently what's happening is like Brittany's mom's closet door, she closes it at night, and there's a very distinct like whenever it opens, and like there's no way like the cats can open the door. It's a round door handle, you know what I'm saying?
Are you
And
sure
she
it's closed all the way?
Yeah, she closes it till it clicks. Right? She closes it every night when she goes to sleep. Well, one night in particular, she was laying in bed. She had both the cats on the bed with her, and the fucking door came open. And she knows for a fact that she shut it and like pushed it till it was like clicked. Because if it's even cracked a little bit, it freaks her out. so she makes
Oh,
sure
really?
it's shut. Yeah,
Weird.
but it's straight up opened. Like,
Yeah.
you can't do that unless you're twisting the handle and like pulling it, and it has a tiny bit of resistance opening it to make that squeak and shit. So like,
Right. Yeah, that's weird.
That's
No,
pretty
was that the
spooky.
only Uncle Therm that's happened lately?
Yeah, and the cats will like just like stare off like up down the hallway and shit.
Yeah.
That's just a cat thing, I feel
Yeah,
like.
cats are. Yeah,
Yeah.
cats. Chud will
Cats
just
do what they
fucking.
want.
Yeah, she just like runs off out of nowhere, dude. My cat Chud has been attacking me a lot recently. I don't know why. It's like she'll be like super sweet. I'm holding her, and then she's like the other day I was holding her, and she started biting my arm, then tried to bite me in the face. And like
Jeez.
over the last like week or two, she like keeps attacking me. We're like, what the fuck are you doing? She'll be like sweet. Like she's always been like more of my cat. She's like more lovey on me, hangs out with me more. And like, but yeah, she's been attacking the shit out of me. And I don't know why. It's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Anyways, so Maddie, you got to choose something we were going to do this time around. So what do you got for us?
Well, I figured that we could, since this is the end of the year, even though now it's already 2021, but maybe we could reminisce over what we accomplished in 2020 as a podcast, or some of our favorite moments.
We should all just sit here and like look in the air like we're thinking and not say anything. Just like,
for like an hour.
Oh, yeah. Well, guys, that was
And then
fun.
we'll
Let's
just
move
go
on to the
straight into
script.
the script and be like, all right, guys, that was our Christmas episode. Have a good one.
Yeah. I hope you liked us reminiscing. But yeah, let's do that. What do you want to know, Maddie? What do you want to know?
Well,
what's your favorite part so far? Like,
well, I was thinking because I have quite a few of them, but I think one of my favorite episodes that I was in so far has been when we did Attack of the Juggalos with Beth.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's always fun to have a damned old guest on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a fun script.
She had a good voice too. So some of her characters too.
Yeah, right. She had a pretty good story to share too. We did a Me Spooky Girl, and yeah, her psychic story was weird, or not psychic or whatever. The person she met at the party that was like a medium or some shit like that, and this person like told a whole bunch about her life that like she shouldn't know at all. Like that was pretty creepy. But yeah, that was a good episode for sure.
Yeah, I still can't stop thinking about that almost. Can you imagine like how you'd have to come to terms with that happening without being able to find like an explanation as to why?
Right. Man, I gotta say, the two that stick out to me in my head over the last year are one we did in February. This is before you were on, Maddie, and that's why I like it so much. No.
Because I'm not on.
Yeah. But no, this was a memorable one because it was one we had Meredith on, BJ. Meredith McClure. That was her second time on there. She's the only second time guest so far, I think. But both times she's been on, she has had some like paranormal like stuff to share. She had some pretty good stories too. But the reason that episode sticks out to me so much is because we did the script for a Shining parody, but it was called The Dimming instead of The Shining.
Yeah.
And dude, like I like sometimes when I'm cleaning my house or just working outside, I'll just put on like some of our episodes and like listen to the scripts.
Yeah.
And like that's one that I've listened to multiple times. Like that's one that sticks out because The Dimming is probably it's in my top 5 like favorite Trashblood scripts.
Yeah.
Like it was so goddamn funny, man. It's I don't know. That one and a more newer one, the other one that sticks out in my head is the first episode You Were Back, BJ, with me and Maddie. And that whole episode was just fun. We were laughing the whole time. We had a great time. And we did the script for Children of the Cornfield of Dreams.
Oh, yeah. With Kevin Costner. He's like,
Kevin Costner from movies.
That's that's in one of my top scripts too. Like your Kevin Costner character was fucking hilarious, dude. And like I know I'm like writing that shit, and like I'm trying to be funny, but what makes it even funnier is like I usually have your voice in my head when I'm writing your characters, so I know how to write it because like based on like how you say shit is funny or it makes it funnier. Right. And like I like the Children of the Cornfield of Dreams one so much that like I was planning on doing it a one-off and just being done, but like I want to make a second one just so we can have another Kevin Costner from movies in there.
That was pretty fun.
Dripping sack of horse cum or whatever.
Dude,
yeah, that script was so fun to do.
Oh
I like spilling beer on my shirt too. But yeah, those are out of the last year, those are the two I think that at least right now stick out in my head the most. That like, and it's usually like based on the scripts and stuff. And actually, the last episode we did was really good too, like all the way through. Like not only the scripts, but like what we were talking about, like degloving and all those gross videos.
Oh God!
Like all around a fun, good episode. Even though it was gross, it was still fun. But
I was planning to watch some of those gory videos since I've never seen videos that were too bad before. And after we talked about it, I was like, maybe I should give it a shot. But I haven't got around to it, and I don't know if I'm just putting it off or.
You really got to be like prepared to see it, though. It's a whole new fucking different thing. If you're going in there thinking like, oh, I've seen plenty of horror movies, like I was talking about that last episode when I was talking about that girl who was getting her head sawed off with a machete or whatever, and like the faces she was making during it, like as they were like she was still alive, but just making these faces, man. It's like fuck. It's like fuck.
Like fuck.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. You really got to be prepared for it. Like, dude, I saw the cartel video of two dudes get their head cut off.
Yeah, you talked about that on the last.
They were down on their knees with their hands behind their back, and the first guy got his head cut off with a chainsaw, and his friend had to fucking watch it right next to him. So the faces that he was making while that was going on,
God damn, dude,
it was just fucked up, like all on its own, dude.
Imagine that happening, dude. Your friend sitting there getting their head sawed off, and you're like, just like, fuck, I'm about to die.
Yeah, nothing you could do.
Yeah. Well, and then that guy got his head cut off with like a butcher knife.
But BJ, what is over the last year? What is so much shit will stick out on your head? Can we go back to Italian? What did that stick it out in your head? That wasn't a very good.
What was your favorite moment?
I really had a good time when we did the Avenger or the Toxic Avenger Guar script.
Oh yeah.
And I remember that time specifically stands out to me because do you remember we were worried about like the sounds because it was still kind of new and we were just starting to do like the audio.
Right.
And I think we were using, I can't remember, I think we were using like one of those apps that we got that's like for podcasting or something.
Yeah, I forgot.
But I remember having to go out to my car to do the script because
I think I was out in my garage.
It's kind of like loud in my house and shit, you know. So I'm like in my car with my car turned on and my phone connected to my car and like doing this fucking script and shit.
People like drive by and you're like, like reading the script.
I got like paper and I'm like, like gesturing hands and shit, dude. Like,
one thing I liked about that script was Carol Ann's appearance. She just like, I think, what does she do? I can't remember, but she just like shows up and like, actually in the Avengers one too. Because you said the Avengers, and no, you said the Toxic Avenger. I'm cramming in. She was in that one though. But do you remember what she did in the Toxic Avenger script?
She fucked Odorous.
Was that what I knew? She was fucking.
They had like a crazy sex, like the grossest sex anybody's ever had. And
Carol Ann shows up randomly in a script and just starts fucking people. Oh, what'd she say? Oh yeah, she mistakes Odorous tries to call her a scum dog. And she thinks he says cum dog. And he's like, you're gonna call me a cum dog. And then I think they go fuck after that. Cum dog.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
The last episode we did though, with Carol Ann, Bill and Ted versus Evil Ted. He like one of them called her a meanie. He's like, why are you being a meanie head? She's like, damn right, I give mean head. Get your long ass dick over here.
I love how Carol Ann just pops up into all these different scripts.
She's got to. She's the best. But she says in that same script, I think it's right after that, she was like, or no, it was a different part. She heard the word head. And like she's like, I want to suck some dick. She's like, I hear the word head, and my lips just start quivering. And
it's like they start looking for the nearest pecker.
Or the closest tallywhacker. Can you imagine that? Like you hear the word head, and your lips just start shaking, and you're looking for cock. Like, I gotta suck some cock.
Yeah, those ghosts really did a number on her.
Like I was telling you guys, she lives for like fucking, eating, insulting. I think there was one more on that, but fucking, eating, and insulting is like definitely on the list.
Up to her alley.
Well, yeah. Well, that was cool. That was a good reminiscent. Yeah.
Well, I also really liked dressing up for Halloween. I think that was really awesome that we did that.
That was fun. That was a good fucking like icing on the cake.
Yeah, for sure.
I really liked
a
that.
different weird glow to our screens. I really liked setting up that red light with the upside down cross and stuff. That was fun.
Yeah.
We all had like different lighting that they were all different, but they accentuated each other.
I still have my lights. I just have my whole big bedroom light on, so you can't really see
big boy bedroom light. Yeah, and that's the one where we did the monster wad.
I usually don't roll with the big light on. I usually go lamp and purple string lights, but
I never roll with the big light on. It's lamps for me all the way.
Keep on rolling, baby. Keep rolling, keep rolling.
Looks like Zach's rolling with the big light on.
Rolling with the big light. This is the rolling with the big light episode.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Rolling with
I just spilled beer all over me while trying to
twice in a row.
Rolling with the big light.
Keep rolling.
I got a drinking problem.
Oh my god.
Yep, just Sam Adams Boston Lager for me tonight, though. Tell you what.
Yeah, I've never had Sam Adams before.
It's good, man. It's solid. Like I like all their beers. And my favorite is the cherry wheat, and I can't find it anywhere. I think it was
Is it seasonal?
No, I mean this would be the time of year around, I think. But well, maybe I don't know for sure. But it's a dark beer with a hint of cherry to it. It's not like a cherry flavored beer. It's more of a dark beer, but it has a hint. And it's fucking awesome.
Had that. It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, and it was around for a while. Like it was always around, and I'd buy it quite a bit. And then like I don't know if they'd stopped making it or just started doing limited at a time. It's making me burp like fucking crazy though, and I'm spilling most of it on my shirt.
That's fantastic. I usually just stick to the beer that I usually drink. Like I go between maybe 2 or 3 kinds, and I don't venture.
Yeah. I like to be different.
I drink this at work off the tap.
What's it called?
It's called Birch Ave Blonde from Fossil Cove.
Nice.
It's pretty good. I like it. And then
sounds tasty.
I was trying to get some Jameson, but they were out of the pints, so I ended up getting a pint of Proper 12, which is pretty good. I like it just as
I've
much
never
as
heard of Proper 12, man. I do not like Jameson. I don't know. I can't wrap my head around how everybody thinks it's such a good whiskey.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I'm not judging people for drinking. I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying, like, I know so many people that just like love Jameson. And every time I've had it, it's like, this is so fucking gross. It tastes like bad whiskey to me. I don't know. I guess I just don't get it, man.
And Kyle
you know what's
Jameson.
crazy is I drink mine completely neat, room temperature, not cold, in a cup.
Ew.
And I just sip on it.
What is wrong with you?
I just sip on it. I really like the taste, man. It's fucking good. You can taste mahogany in it and shit, dude. It's fucking great.
Yeah, ain't nothing better than drinking some fucking wood.
Oh, but Proper 12 is Conor McGregor's Irish whiskey.
Okay, Brett said he had some of that the other night for New Year's. What'd you guys do for New Year's? Let's talk about that real quick.
I slept. I was in bed by
You were in
Yeah.
bed by what?
11.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What about you, Maddie?
I made some bomb ass stew, and we
Hell
watched.
yeah. Love some stew.
I think we watched King of the Hill until midnight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
we
just.
had we did like a game night with the kids. There's this game called Headbands, and you put
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm talking about. You put like a card in your headband, and then like there's like different types of games. You got to try to guess what's on your head. You know, it's that old game,
Yeah,
but it's like game
That's
board.
pretty fun.
Then we watched. What movie did we watch? We watched a movie too, but I can't remember because I'm me high boy. What did we watch?
Was it a Christmas movie?
No. We did watch Wonder Woman on Christmas, and I was pretty disappointed in it. Have you guys watched it yet?
No, I haven't even seen the first one.
First one's pretty good. I liked it. The second one was 2.5 hours long, and it could have been cut down probably like an hour and a half. It was just dragging on. There was parts that I liked of it. Kristen Wiig was good in it, and I liked her character, like she turned into. But like, it was just so long and boring, and like, another part was cool. It was like there's like the main bad guy was like, you could tell they were basing him on Donald Trump. They were
really?
saying like in interviews and stuff like that they weren't, but it was like pretty fucking obvious that like this was a Trump character. But there was parts I liked about it, but like yeah, it's pretty disappointing. Dude, I wish I could remember what we watched on New Year's Eve. Not like it's a huge fucking deal and people have to know, but like it's driving me crazy now. Fuck,
You
I
just
don't
gotta
know.
stop
Anyways.
thinking about it for a while, and then it'll come
Yeah.
back to you.
Right. But anyways, let's take a break. We'll come back and do you have a game for us, right? Or something like that, right, Maddie?
Mm-hmm. It's
Let's do
a game of sorts.
a game of sorts.
The
Stay tuned to
the
find
game,
out.
The game is called Sorts.
A game of sorts.
The game of
Game
sorts.
of sorts.
Game of warts.
Woohoo! All
Audio
right.
Jungle.
Yeah.
We promise
It looks like
BJ's
you're
not
doing
doing
that.
meth.
It's
This is how-
absolutely not meth.
Kids do the fucking dab and weed thing these days. All right, BJ's going in for
Early
round 2 of
THC.
creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
How
that
will
creme
it be
brulee
this
right there?
time?
Dude, this new version of creme brulee is just rocking my world. I say
I'm gonna
stuff
have
like
to get
rocking
some
my
of this
world.
creme brulee.
Mhm.
No,
By the
see,
way,
you can
people-
change it. You can change it. What you do is you go in your smartphone and it has an app, and you go in there and change what flavor you want. That was shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie.
Ooh.
I'm vaping shepherd's pie.
Yeah, man.
And everybody, I remember the name of the movie we were just talking about. I didn't remember it. I looked it up on Google. I remembered with Google, but it was called Death to 2020. Like seriously, go watch it. It's great, like satire mockumentary over the last year. Dude, it's got Tracy Ullman as the Queen of England. It's got Samuel L. Jackson, Kamal Nanjiani, Hugh Grant plays some fucking kook. And like, dude,
Hugh Grant.
there's this one lady that plays a soccer mom, but she's also like a far right wing like person that's like all about like QAnon, like conspiracy theories and shit like that. And what's her name? Lisa Kudrow's in it, and she plays like watch Death to 2020. It is so fucking funny. Samuel L. Jackson, I think I already said that though, but dude, it is so goddamn funny. Like the satire, like the commentary, I guess, was just fucking amazing, dude. It's so good. I laughed so hard.
And it's on Netflix.
Yeah, like me and Jill and like Molly was watching it. Her daughter was watching it with us. We're all just like fucking laughing our asses off.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, watch it, Trashbloodians, or die. No, don't die.
Yeah, please don't die. We just made it through 2020. You can survive.
Yeah, in 2021, we already have like the worst cases ever of COVID already. So 2021 sucks worse.
New year. New me, new year. And speaking of new me, new year, I have some New Year fortunes for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Do you actually know where tarot originated?
Was it like Greece or something like that?
No, not like where, but like how it came apart. Like why it's been used. That was English. Shut up.
No, what happened?
So tarot was actually invented first as kind of like a game. It's like
Yeah.
a deck of cards for games,
Yeah.
but it's like more intense. So it has like characters and all this shit. So it's like D&D,
Really?
but like later it was starting to used for other more witchy purposes. So it kind of evolved from that. But there's actual games you can play with a deck of tarot cards.
Oh,
There's
really?
like rules
That's
online
pretty
for it
cool.
and shit.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
So I never knew that before, so I didn't know if you did.
People think it's all mystic and haunted and shit. It's like, nah, man, it's just Parker Brothers back in the day. Same
Mhm.
people who did the Ouija board. You know?
Yep. It's just a game. But the deck I have isn't a game version. It's more like a display version. Like I'm pretty
It's a
sure I got it at
possession
some
version.
like antique store. They said it's 300 years old, but don't worry about it, so it's fine.
That's where that scream came from earlier that we couldn't figure out.
Yeah, that's my bad. I forgot I had these out.
It's your haunted hot water. I got
Yeah,
haunted hot
Do
water.
you have somebody trapped in that deck of cards?
Yeah, for at least 300 years.
Peter Dinklage.
Wow. That's who's screaming. That's who's screaming. He wants out.
Man, let
No,
Dinklage
no,
out
he
of there.
doesn't. He's good. He'll
When's the
stay in
last
there.
time you let him out to go pee?
Oh, never.
Want to go pee pee?
Have you ever tried to chase Peter Dinklage around? It's harder than you think. He's slippery.
He runs and he farts and it makes him like, it gives him like a blast of like speed. Like, it's like Mario
Oh my
Kart.
God.
Mario fart.
All right,
Oh,
but
shit.
it's going to be a little difficult to do this since we're virtual now because of
Yeah.
COVID, and it's easier to get together to record like this.
Yeah, we can't really
Um,
pick a card.
But I'll raise up a small number of cards for you to choose from, and I promise I won't peek at them.
Oh, it's a magic
That will
trick.
have to do.
She's like, I'm David Blaine now. She's looking
So-
at all of them right now. I ain't gonna look.
Well, I'm turning them to you so you know where to split them. So I'm going to fan them out and tell me when to stop, and then I'll split the deck.
Who's going
Stop.
first? Okay, BJ.
Stop.
Okay.
Is this like we take turns or what is this? Both of us?
I can do both at the same time or one at a time.
Yeah, let's just do one at a time since we're
One
all
at a time?
stoners. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get too confused. I'm high as shit.
And BJ, you're going first.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, the deck is split. So we're going to choose 3. So I'm going to split it into 3 sections. So you choose 3 cards. So to make
Alright.
them a smaller amount, I'll just do 3 little piles.
That'll work.
So say a number.
6.
So I'll do the 6th card over.
6. Part of Mark of the Beast.
I'm going to put them face down for now.
I heard Baden does a song instead of 666.
Okay.
6! Partial
And there's
number of the beast.
more cards than this one, just to show you how many there are.
Do
Say
3.
a number. 3.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm scared.
Okay. One more.
Alright. Do 6 again.
636. The mark of the half son of the devil.
He's just
Yeah.
doing some old phone number.
It's
He knows
the
from
devil's-
Rogers, Arkansas.
It's the devil's stepson.
The mark of
From
the
a previous-
stepson.
Call
Mar-
636 if
devil's
you want to talk
stepson.
to.
From a previous marriage.
The
Okay, so
devil's
this is
stepson.
your New Year's fortune.
Alright.
So it's going to be past, present, and future. So
Okay.
past is going to be the first one, then we'll do present, then we'll do future. Okay?
It's all creme brulee related. Creme related.
I flip it over and it's just a picture, like taped of it, of your face, like I printed off an old photograph.
It's all got to be creme related. I'm going to say it again because I like saying that. Creme related.
So this is what you got. Let me
can't
put it
see that.
closer so you can
Okay.
see it. Can you see it?
Go more that
Yeah.
way. Other way.
Other way.
There you go. There's a
Okay,
glare
yeah.
on it though. I can't really say. What does it say? Or no, it's just a picture, right?
No, it doesn't say anything. So
Okay.
this is the
Explain
this is
what
the
it is.
8 of
Though. It's a
sticks.
little hard to see.
The 8 of
Okay.
sticks.
yeah.
What does
I
that
wish it
mean?
wasn't so bright in here. Sorry. But yeah, so this is the 8 of sticks, and I'll describe it to you. So it's basically 6 branches that are coming off of a tree that has new growth on them.
Hmm.
So, for the 8 of sticks, for in your past, the way that they are climbing up
Mhm.
shows that you are moving forward in life and you're growing different. But the sticks are all at different lengths, so it shows the ups and the downs when you were ahead and when you were a little bit further behind.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it's not really linear, so it kind of waves around. There's ups and downs in life, so you've had a
So,
troubled
yeah.
past.
This is the past one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've had a
Troubled
troubled past, but you're still going
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So this is the present.
So I still don't know how to read.
Let's see if you guys can see this one.
The moon. It's got some
The
dogs
moon.
howling at the moon.
Was that a dog and another dog's companion looking at the moon?
A dog and another dog's companion. You could have just said 2 dogs.
So,
It's a
well-
dog and the dog's companion. That's a dog.
yeah, they're girlfriends. Don't worry about it. But
So
so one's a dog and one's actually like you can't. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's more like a celestial dog, like not like a normal dog.
Yeah.
So with the moon card, this shows 2 phases in life, and the moon is pretty much signifies like everlasting of where you're in. So you have 2 sides to where you are right now, 2 options. You have a decision to make possibly, and a lot of that's going to require a lot of time. And like
Wow.
one could be good, one could be a little worse. It looks like this is like a dog and the imposter dog. So not saying one is right or one is wrong, but they're all going to come with different consequences.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that's
It's
pretty
like-
fucking
BJ's in
profound
trouble.
to me.
One of them is like, I don't know, should I eat more creme brulee? I'm pretty full. I don't want to get sick.
And this is the future. We're going to flip over and see if you'll ever eat creme brulee ever again.
It just shows you getting a train ran on you.
So you got the goddess of nines.
Can
you see it?
Pentagrams.
Yeah.
Pentagrams, yeah. 9 of pentagrams.
Is she holding a
That
bird?
has a goddess on it.
So your future is satanic birds. That sounds cool.
Mhm. It looks like a parakeet or something. I don't know,
So
but she's a
what's-
maiden, and it's the 9 of pentagrams. So this
What
can
does this-
what does that
signify.
Tell us. Tell us.
So there's 9 of
Tell
them.
us.
So that's divisible by 3, and 3 is part of like a cycle. So 3,
Yeah.
3, 3.
3, 3, 3. It's not the mark of the beast.
It's hard to describe. So basically, this could be a good card and means that you're going to be, I don't want to say fertile because that can imply certain things, but prosperous, I should say. She's happy. She's in the light. The birds are around. So it could signify peace and kind of a stability. And on the other hand, you have the pentagrams in it. So it's possible that some odds could be stacked against you. And the 9 being a high number could mean that the odds might be a little more difficult or more in options. But
Yeah.
you have the option to be peaceful, but be careful or because it could all go down the shitter.
I like how like the
Yeah.
last 2 cards were both like, I don't know, be good or bad.
The choice is
just-
up to you.
It's like, I'm just a tarot card, man. I don't know.
Good or
Wow.
bad.
BJ, in your future, I see something really good or something really bad.
It is entirely up to you to choose your fate.
Yeah.
You will
Don't
not know
start-
which choice leads to which way, but that's half the.
Next time we record, BJ shows up. He's got like, he hits record. He's got a needle sticking out of his arm. He's just sleeping. It's like, I chose the bad way. All right. My turn, I guess, eh? Hey. Sorry about all the burps, Trash Buddies. I'm not sorry, but I am.
See, soda makes me burp more than beer.
Yeah, did you know that, like, if you get really full, like you go to the Golden Corral, have yourself a throwdown, like, you know, one thing that will, like, make you, like, feel not as full is if you drink soda or something carbonated, the carbonation, like, makes you burp and stuff. And like,
Yeah.
you'll feel less full if you have like soda after you eat or carbonation.
I do that when I eat. If I'm like starting to get full, I'll take a minute and I'll take a drink and then see if I can eat some more.
That's a good idea. I'm just gonna bring soda everywhere I go to eat. Not get soda there, just bring it with me. I brought my own Coke.
Okay,
But don't
Zach.
worry, I'm gonna eat more food.
Uncle Trashblood, are you ready to have your life laid out in front of you?
I am. I think so.
Okay, tell me when
Past,
to
future,
stop.
present, good and bad.
Tell me when to stop and I'll cut the deck.
Stop. Shut the deck means you fart.
Okay. Say a number.
4.
Another one.
12. Is that too many?
I know how to count to 12. Okay.
Is that too many for you, Mrs. Oklahoma?
I just live here. I wasn't born here.
Hey, you were born in Arkansas, so I mean,
Yeah, what's
not
worse?
me though. Not me though. No, Oklahoma sucks. Except for where you live. Okay, go.
No, it still sucks. Last number.
Yeah. Last number, 6.
I was really expecting one of you to do 666. I'm disappointed.
I take it back. 666.
I tried to land on 666. I would have if I would have had a 4th card because I was gonna pick 3. 6, 3, 6, and then another 3.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting too old for this shit. Just want to throw in a Murtaugh.
Yeah.
Throw it in a Murtaugh. That's a new thing for when you get laid. Yeah, threw me in a Murtaugh.
I don't know
Throw
why, but
it-
that just makes me uncomfortable.
Throw
Lethal
it
Weapon,
in a
Danny Glover.
Murtaugh.
Throw it
Throw
in
it
a Murtaugh.
in.
Yeah, I threw it in a Murtaugh.
God.
All right,
right.
tell me my terrible life.
Your terrible past.
Yeah,
Here you go. Let's see if you can.
a little bit
See
more
it?
towards the center. There you go. It's a guy with some swords. There's some dudes walking off to the water. There's swords on the ground too. Okay. This
Mhm.
guy's like a sword player. He like is he stealing people's swords and shaving them?
He has one of those houses with all the daggers all over the walls.
Yeah.
He's one of those
Yeah, this
guys.
is this guy. This is Zac in the past when he was taking Taekwondo.
Yeah, right.
I know
Ah.
exactly what this means. So this is the 5 of swords. So the swords usually tend to mean more like not necessarily violence, but conflict, troubles, just situations that are more physical in your past life. So maybe you've gone through some trauma, but swords are also strong and they're a weapon and they defend as well as they attack. So this can mean that you've hardened yourself to the past because of
And
how
he's also
traumatic
holding
it
a
is.
double sword. Oh no! Did I just spill my weed everywhere? I did. Trash
Dude, that
bloody.
was part of the tarot
Oh.
card reading. It was either going to be a
Fucking-
good choice or a bad choice. and
You
that was
just made the
bad.
wrong
Hard.
choice, bud.
Yeah.
I
Hard
tried to
and
warn you.
fucking Foul. Wow.
Here I am with like my ass handed some swords. You're just like spilling weed. I got blades out the ass.
Yeah, this one guy's getting a blade in his ass. So
Ooh.
So it basically means like I'm hardened from my past. Is that what you were saying?
in a sense. So you
Yeah.
can either take on a lot of troubles in the past or you've had to defend yourself.
Yeah, and I can see that. Like, yeah. I think there are certain things that made me stronger because it fucking sucked. So what's
Do you
my
remember?
present?
You
What?
just sent me into like a weird memory. I remember, I think we were driving to Branson one day, and I think I was listening to Kanye West on the radio, or maybe on my iPod or something, and it was that stupid song that's Make It.
Was I with you,
Yeah,
Branson?
yeah. When we were
remember.
driving to Branson, and we were in the same car, and I was listening to a Kanye West song, and it was like the Make It Stronger song that has like a robot voice and it like goes up and down in pitch.
I don't know.
And you were like, what the fuck are you listening to? Do you really like this shit?
It makes sense. It is Kanye West.
Like you were so confused.
I don't remember going. Why were we going to Branson? I don't remember that.
I don't remember because I don't remember if we were going to Silver Dollar City, or if we were just gonna go look around like in downtown Branson, or
You mean steal your Dollar City?
yeah, exactly. It's what I said.
All right, what's my present card?
So you in the present,
Yeah, pretty much. He looks
The
pretty
Fool.
high. The Fool. I'm drinking beer and
Oh
smoking.
my
some.
god.
the fool.
Fool. Awesome. I'm the Fool. Tell me about this one, Maddie.
Well, if you can see, there you also have a little puppy dog, so that's nice.
Oh, Shadow.
hmm So, a lot of people think the Fool is kind of a negative card because yeah, it can mean that you are the fool, like you clumsy, you make a
know what
lot
a
of
fool
mistakes,
is.
you're dopey. I don't need to explain what a fool is to you.
I do stub my toe quite a bit. And
Yeah, that's
accidentally
probably
ran into
definitely
stuff.
it.
Yeah, I hope it's just the stubbing the toe stuff.
In the future, we'll see if you get to stub your toe ever again.
Let me see that card again because I want to get that same suit. I'm gonna start walking around like that. It's like, don't worry, I'm the
Oh, you get that
fool.
same
Get a
suit.
staff.
I
Get
got like that
that
staff with a
outfit.
basket.
You
What's
should
that guy
walk
doing?
Shadow.
Sir, why are you dressed like that? I'm the fool.
But the Fool has like a positive aspect to it that a lot of people don't think about. Because the Fool
What's
can
that?
also mean that you're purposely being the Fool. Like you play that part to make
I've
light of
been
the
a stand-up
situations.
comedian for 10 years, so
Yeah.
there
So-
you go.
Like making people happy is genuinely something you want to do and you enjoy doing. So
So
and
I
you
don't have to
purposely
get
choose
that
to do
outfit?
it. I mean, I think it'd be pretty dope.
Next Halloween, save that card so I'll remember because I bet I can get Maggie and Molly to like make it for me. I'll
Yeah,
totally
that'd
do
be
that.
cool.
I'll just walk around like that. Oh, I'm the fool.
It looks like he has like a roasted turkey or something on the edge of
On a
his walking stick.
That sounds about right, man. I'd
It's
fucking
probably just
carry
a
some roasted
rucksack.
turkey. Like, like I'm walking around in my full outfit and I got like a stick with some fried chicken on the end of it. It's like, all right, what's my future?
Okay,
Motherfucker.
for the future.
You're dying tomorrow. What is that? It looks the magician. This sounds pretty
Magician.
cool. I'm gonna
The
just turn
magician.
into a street magician all of a sudden.
Yeah, you're gonna move
Was
to
this
New
your
York
card?
City. You're gonna become a busker. Or a
Look
Dude,
on your stomach.
I'll be
The
your
name's written
cameraman. I'll be your
Alright.
street cameraman if you become a street magician. We'll
Well,
go
it's
to
gonna
Vegas.
happen. So what does
We'll
this
go to
card mean?
Vegas, dude.
So
Yeah.
if Trashblood doesn't make it big, you'll just go to Vegas and be a street performer.
Yeah, there you go. So what does
Okay,
this card
but-
mean, though?
Vegas will be all right because we can shit in an alleyway and nobody will say anything.
Yeah, because they'll be shitting there too.
Yeah.
You just go to an alley. There's like tons of people just shitting.
I don't know. I think I need my own alleyway.
Yeah. Let me know when you're done with that alley so I can take my shit.
I don't want to group shit in an alleyway. It's not really my style, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm more of a solo shitter.
Yeah, I feel that.
But the magician more generally means that you're overcoming. You're like resilient and persistent, and at times it may seem impossible to do the things that you do or the things you survive, the things you change, but you still do what you want to do. And it seems to happen in inconspicuous ways sometimes. You just somehow keep getting by and making life and trying to be happy. So
I can see that. Like with my like passive alcoholism and shit like that. Like, I mean, honestly, my life's still pretty good right now. Like they kind of like I'm probably jinxing myself right now, but like yeah, I've had some down times, but I've usually like come back on top and always have a place to stay and shit like that.
yeah. And you know, when Mom was here, she was talking about how you had to go to night school.
Oh yeah,
She was telling me
Dude,
about
high
the
think-
juicy
I
stories
I had to
about
go to
then.
night school too.
like the time
Did
I
go
got
to
kicked
night
out
school
for
with
being
you,
drunk.
Zach? Didn't I
No, I
go to
don't think
night
so.
school with you?
I don't think so. I think the only
That was
person
the
I
times-
remember.
Dude, that was around the times of the Pam and Tommy movie.
What?
Remember the
Oh,
Pam?
fuck! I didn't know what you're talking about. Yeah, the one I let you borrow and never got back.
Yeah, my dad found it. No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
knew it. I fucking knew it.
kidding. No, but
You still have it. Like, yeah, my dad has it.
I put
It's
it
like
in a. I
old as
put
shit.
it. I put it in a fucking what's that shit called? You put pictures in a frame.
Oh my god.
What's
Wow.
that shit called?
Yeah.
A frame. Well, awesome. So I'm gonna be a magician. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and BJ's either going to be all right or not so all right. Stay tuned to
BJ,
find
you got
out.
a 50-50 chance, man.
Tune in to find out. I already made one bad decision and spilled my fucking weed all over the floor.
That's the present, so you got to look out for the future now.
Yeah.
Which we get back like after the break, we're recording. You like spill another tray. We like fuck. Well, at least I got my cards out of the way. Got that shit done. Well, Maddie, that was cool. I enjoyed that. Like, yeah, maybe we should do that one again sometime. Like,
Hey.
it was fun to bullshit and like riff with it in a funny way, but like, it's kind of interesting to actually think about it, you know? Like when you present like what the cards are and shit.
And I
Check
can
out the
usually
slider.
twist something to make sense for people if I know them well enough, which I know is cheating, but
Do you know what
Yeah,
that
BJ,
is?
that's a cool letter, man.
is
Thanks,
it
bro.
D&D? Like a roll for initiative lighter?
Yeah, what
That's
is
a
that?
D20.
What the fuck's a D20?
A 20-sided dice.
Oh, okay. You couldn't really see it. It looked like a fucking molecule that had electricity around it or something.
Like a transformer molecule.
Transformer molecules. Yeah, it's too close, so it's all blurry and shit. Oh, I see it. Okay, yeah, cool. All right, cool. Cool, BJ.
Thank you for showing me that.
Let's play. No, I'm saying let's play D&D.
Oh yeah.
Come on,
God.
Zach. Let's pop
Like,
your D&D
And we,
cherry.
like we're in the middle of doing our script, and you just start holding your lighter up to the camera.
Hey.
You're just whispering, "Hey guys, check this out. Have you seen my lighter yet?"
That's not the script. But yeah, speaking of that, guys, we're gonna do a script for since this is technically a Christmas episode. I mean, it's coming out January something. We don't know yet. Hopefully, like technology issues won't be a problem this time. We've had a lot of that happening lately.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we did a script. I think it was around last Christmas, or I think that's when it was. But for it was a Christmas story parody, but it was called A Christmas Gory. And it was honestly one of our. That's another one of my favorite scripts. There's so many goddamn good ones, dude. Jason Takes a Day Job's really funny too. Like I want to do a sequel to that. But anyways, Christmas Gory. It's probably our most
Dude, that one was awesome. Like the last time we did it, like Ralphie just has that like voice where he's just like, "Yeah, that's me."
Exactly.
I mean, it's pretty much like my Batman voice, like I'm Batman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, type thing.
Yeah.
But
it was one of the most goriest scripts we've had. We had like some really violent shit. Like one thing that sticks out to me, like I really suggest you guys go listen to it. It's on like iTunes, Spotify, and all that shit. Like if you guys haven't heard it, Christmas Gory is actually the name of the episode. But there's a part where like he throws some poison or something to someone's face, and it like hollows out their whole face, where like it's just like a bowl basically with their head. And then like he pisses in the hole, and then the manager guy comes in and he's like, "Is that what I think it is?" And like, he's like, "What do you think it is?" He's like, "Is that a delicious martini?" And then he goes in there and he drinks the piss out of that hollowed out face and skull.
Oh
my
He's
God.
like, delicious martini.
dude, isn't that the script where Homemade Strawberry Harry came from?
No, that was the CCR script we did. That's the first time we said
Strawberry Harry.
the Legend of Boggy Creedence Clearwater Revival. That's another one that like your character for Conrad Wrinkleberry was hilarious. Which I'm thinking like I want to do like a prequel somehow just to throw him in there, but I don't know what to do. It was so funny. But yeah, I suggest you guys listen to the Christmas Gory one because this script takes place directly like after that. It's like where that one ends, this one picks up. And yeah, so we'll get into that. And it's going to be fun. We got some old characters we're bringing back. And yeah, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
There we go.
Man, BJ, you just never get sick of creme brulee, do you? You're just always
No,
hungry
man,
for
I
some
love
dessert.
Yeah,
Is it a French or Italian? That's a French one, or is it Italian? I don't even know for sure. That's so unfrench.
It sounds French.
It sounds French. I think it is French. It sounds French. It sounds
How many
French
creme
anyway.
brulees have you consumed today, BJ?
Dude, I got to get me some of that future lay. That future creme brulee.
I would say 7 or 8 at least.
Dude, you're a creme brulee fucking maniac.
That tastes so good.
Yeah, you're the creme brulee monster.
Yummy yip yip. Yummy yip yip, Jack Sledge.
Yummy yip yip.
So, guys, we're going to do Trashblood's original sequels. If you haven't seen the show or heard the show before, this is for each episode, we write a script for a sequel to a horror movie, a spin-off, a mashup, or sometimes even just something we made the fuck up. We've done that a couple times. But a horror movie that's never been made. And last year, like I said, we did a Christmas Gory. And this ends right where that script left off. And at the end of the last script, I really suggest you go listen to it, not only so you'll know the story, but it's a really good episode, and it's one of my favorite scripts. But it ends like at this, I guess, kind of like a psychiatric ward where Ralphie's mom is, and like Ralphie goes there and he kills her. And Ralphie's dad, Mr. Parker, pushes him out the window. He has a broken arm. And then Parker's going home. He pulls up to his house, and there is and it goes into it right there. It says it in the script right here. So that's basically where it's at. But so yeah, I'm ready if you guys are ready. You want to do this? You want to do this?
All
Let me
right.
take a drink of my classy wine.
Oh, I'll take a drink of my classy wine too. Don't spill this one on you.
Dude, yeah, I'm on a white futon, so I better
go one more. I better go one more of this Propa 12.
Ugh.
Hey, drinking coffee. That's another script I want to write soon. Is the next National Lampoon's Poltergeist that ties in a bunch of other stories and shit. Anyways,
I'm a real cum dog.
Ugh.
You gotta say it like Carol Ann.
I'm a real cum dog. Cum dog. The name is Carol Ann, and I am a cum dog.
That's beautiful.
All right, guys, this is the script for. I wrote this one. This is called A Christmas Gory 2, Ralphie and the War on Christmas.
So, this script starts directly where A Christmas Gory ended. Mr. Parker pulls up to his house, and there's an ambulance sitting there with the lights on, and it has bloodstains. He parks the car and is confused. All of a sudden, his sexy lady leg lamp turns. That's a tongue twister right there.
Sexy lady, fuck yeah.
Sexy lady leg lamp turns on in the living room, and he sees the glow of Ralphie's evil smile. Mr. Parker says,
Oh shit, it's Ralphie. I got a split.
He puts it in reverse and stomps on the gas, but the tires just spin on the ice. He sees Ralphie laughing in the window. Ralphie smashes the leg lamp on the ground.
You dirty fool. That was my sexy leg lady lamp.
You said it wrong, too.
You dirty fool. That was my sexy lady leg lamp.
That is
You ain't going nowhere, Dad.
Ralphie walks to the door and outside while Parker still spins on the ice. Parker yells,
Ah, goddamn ice. If it was only a little more fragile.
Ralphie gets to the front of the car with a sling on his left arm from breaking his arm from his fall in the first one. The Red Ryder BB gun strapped to his back and a 9mm with a silencer in the other hand. He points the gun at the car and laughs again.
Looks like you got the spins, Fa-Fa.
Make sure you do his deeper voice.
Looks like you got the spins, Fa-Fa.
Please stop, Ralphie. You were such a good boy. What happened?
Ralphie shoots through the windshield and it blows out the back window. Peter takes his foot off the gas and yells,
Jesus Christ, Ralphie! Oh, God, my window must have been fragile.
I've never been a good boy. Pops, I'm just a bad potty boy.
Parker gets out of the car, shuts the door, and says,
A bad potty boy? I don't even want to know what that is.
Goddamn right you don't.
Well, go ahead and kill me. Let's just get this over with.
If I wanted to kill you, I would have done it in the nut house with Mom.
Well, what the hell do you want from me then?
Well, you see, Pop Peeps, you're the only one that didn't think I'd shoot my eye out. You got me the gun. Now I want you to hang out with me and kill people.
Hey, I ain't killing anyone, you sick bastard.
I may be sick, but I'm not a bastard. I know who my father is, and I'm looking right at him.
He shoots Parker in the right knee and he falls to the ground in pain.
Ah, my fucking knee! You made a fresh Ely! Oh, you said you were gonna kill me!
You'll live, Daddy Pops.
Parker looks to the neighbor's window to see an old lady looking out the window while on the phone. Ralphie turns to see the lady. He smiles and waves with the gun. She looks scared and he quickly points the gun, shooting her in the middle of the forehead. Parker screams.
Ah, Ralphie, no! She makes great cookies, and now I can't have my yummy yip-yips. Yip-yip, no! Yip-yip, no!
Ralphie walks to the window and says,
Sad story. Father, Dad.
Ralphie puts the gun in his waistband and reaches in the window, grabbing her by her hair. He hears the phone and the 911 operator is still on. Ma'am, are you still there? Ma'am, we're sending the police over immediately.
You dumb old fuck. You should have stayed out of it, and maybe you'd still be alive. I'm gonna need a little head. Funny laugh.
Parker is trying to get to the car, but it is... Jesus Christ. Parker is trying to get to the car, but is in too much pain. Ralphie takes her head, pulling it out the window face down where her throat is on the sill. He takes a piece of glass from the window and starts sewing the back and sides of her neck. There's blood everywhere. Sawing. There's blood everywhere. He gets to the spine and pulls the Red Ryder BB gun off his back. He hits her with it as hard as he can, popping her head right off. He straps the gun on his back, picks the head up, and walks towards Parker, who is standing with his hand on the car handle. Ralphie says,
Where the fuck do you think you're going?
You're a fucking maniac and a suck of dog shit. I'm a fucking suck of dog shit. Motherfucker. I'm a suck of dog shit.
Heads up. Alright. Heads up, fucko.
He winds up like a college women's softball throw and nails him in the shot knee, dropping him in pain.
Ah! God damn it, kid. That's it. You're grounded.
Good one, you old fogey fuckhead. Funny laugh.
Well, it's worth a try, you fucking brat.
Eat boot, Pappy.
Ralphie kicks Parker in the face, knocking him flat on his back. Parker screams.
My face! That's an owie!
Ralphie grabs and holds the severed head by the back of his head. He says,
Now listen, Papa. You're going to kill with me, right?
No, I'm not gonna kill anybody.
What? You don't want to get head?
He punches Parker in the face with the head.
Wrong answer.
My face! That's an owie!
Are you going to help me kill.
Parker spits blood on Ralphie's face and says,
Burn in hell, ya cockroacha!
Ralphie hits him with the head again and says,
Psh, wrong fucking answer.
Oh, you broke my nose. That's an owie.
Maybe this nice lady here can convince you. Go ahead, Mrs. Dead Neighbor Lady. Hello there, Mr. Parker. It sure would be grand if you went along with little Ralphie here to kill some people. What do you say, old chap?
Choke on a turd.
Hold on. That's not what I want to hear, Mr. Parker.
My face. That's an owie.
Make the right choice, Mr. Parker. I'm losing my patience.
I'm going to kill you, Ralphie.
God damn you, old man.
My face. That's an owie. My face. My face. That's an owie. My face. That's an owie. My face. That's an owie.
Ralphie is about to hit him again, but he hears police sirens. He looks around and says, "Meow, meow, meow."
Looks like it's our cue to leave. Let's split, Daddy Bear.
I ain't going nowhere. Help! I'm over here. Help!
That wasn't a question.
He hits him with the head really hard and knocks him out. He picks him up and tosses him over his shoulders. He hurries to the neighbor's car, opens the back door, and puts Parker in the back seat. He raises the head to his face and says,
Hey, little lady, you coming with us? Oh, that would be just marvelous. Marvelous, I tell you. Ooh la la. I got a tingle in my dingle. Rhyming is a neat thing for you.
He aggressively makes out with the head.
Yeah.
Okay, he plops the head down on top of Parker's stomach, shuts the door, and gets in the driver's seat. He pulls down the visor, dropping the keys into his hand as he drives off. As he drives into the distance, 3 cop cars and Jimmy Cough Drop's big boat of an 80s Cadillac pulls up. The cops get out and run through the house looking for Ralphie and Parker. Jimmy Cough Drop and Jack Sledge get out, and Jack says,
Jesus dressed up in pig vomit, Jimmy Cough Drop. You see what I see?
Sure do, Jack Sledge. That's either the... Sure do, Jack Sledge. That's either the decapitated old lady that lives there, or it's a generous pile of delicious homemade strawberry herring.
Yucky ick ick. Or yummy yip yip. Guess the only way to find out is a taste test. Let's head that direction.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, let's. Hey, Jack Sledge, how about a stick of venison jerky on the stroll over there?
Don't mind if I do, Jimmy Cough Drop. Here, take this bag of dehydrated bananas.
Yummy yip yip.
They get to the body and squint as they examine it. Jimmy Cough Drop says,
What do you think, Jack Sledge? Dead body or delicious homemade strawberry herring?
It has clothes on. But a lot of people like to dress up their delicious homemade strawberry herring.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Last time I whipped me up some delicious homemade strawberry herring, I put some jogger shorts on it. Speaking of jogger shorts, have a chili cheese dog that I have in my pocket.
Yummy yippee. Here, drink this vanilla shake I have tucked between my inner thighs.
Jack unzips his pants and extends a straw. Jimmy gets on his knees, puts the straw in his mouth, and looks into Jack's eyes and says,
Like this, Jack Sledge?
Yeah. Just like... Oh shit. Alright. Yeah. Just like that, Jimmy cough drop.
Jimmy takes a big drink, pulls back, still looking in his eyes, and has vanilla shake all over his chin. He says,
Yummy yippee, partner.
Jimmy stands up and Jack pushes the straw back in and zips up. Jack says,
Alright, let's crack this case.
the cops come out of the house. One of them says to Jimmy and Jack, there's nobody in there. They must have left like speedy baby boys.
Get all squad cars on the streets. Let's get that Ralphie scumbag.
Yes, sir. Come on, cop buddies. Let's find this dick fart. Interior. The car Ralphie is driving. He has the red Ryber BB gun in the passenger seat with a seatbelt on. He opens the glove box to find a pack of cigarettes. He picks up the cigarettes and lighter and says,
Alright, little old lady. Hold on. Alright, little old lady, deadhead was fucking dumb. Alright, oh shit. Alright, hold on. Alright. Little old deadhead was rocking down some smokes. I'm a real tobacco inhale boy.
he lights the cigarette and says,
Hey, Big Daddy Pop Pops, wake up, asshole.
Parker stirs around groggily and opens his eyes to see the head sitting on his lap looking at him. It startles him and he yells,
Yabba yabba yowzers!
What's wrong, father? Two heads are better than one. Funny laugh. Me a boy.
Parker sits up, fumbling the head.
Whoa.
He gets a hold of it, rolls down the window, and throws it out. A kid on a bike with no helmet is passing by, and the head hits him in the face, knocking him off the bike, and he lands on a white picket fence, impaling him through the back.
Oh, fuck! Oh, god damn it, fuck! Stop the car, Ralphie!
Ralphie stops the car and laughs.
There you go. P-Pops, get your first kill already.
Got your first kill.
Oh, got your first kill already.
Oh, Jesus. How is this possible?
Well, you see, you threw a severed head out the window and it hit a kid in the face, knocking him off to his certain death by being impaled on a picket fence. That's how it's possible.
Parker gets out of the car and hobbles to the kid. The kid is choking on blood and says,
Why, mister? Why did you throw my granny's head at me?
Oh, jeez. Say, kid, that was your granny?
Yeah. Her name is Granny Next Door Lady. Next Door Neighbor Lady. And you killed her.
Oh, soingy boing doing, kid. I am so sorry.
Give me her noggin.
Are you sure, kid?
Give me the fucking noggin.
Parker hands the head to the kid.
Well, here you go, kid, and sorry about the minor inconvenience of impaling you.
Minor inconvenience? Fuck you, old man.
The kid takes the severed head, holds it to his face, and aggressively makes out with it.
Mrs. Next Door Neighbor Lady.
Jesus fucking Christ! What in the hell?
Never been kissed, not one smooch.
You're fucked up, kid. And that's coming from me, a serial killer, a naughty bad boy. I mean, I would never make out with a severed head, especially like not 5 minutes ago.
Ralphie walks up to the kid, points the gun down on the back of his head and pulls the trigger. The bullet comes out of the back of the kid's head, painting the snow with blood and brains, Parker says.
Well, I guess that kid's head was fragile. You killed him, Ralphie.
No, Padre, you killed him. I sped up the process. Now get back in the fucking car. The pigs are coming.
I ain't going nowhere, you fucking deadbeat son.
You just impaled a kid, dumbass.
Fuck. You're right. God damn it, you're right.
He hobbles back to the car. They both get in, including the head, and drive down the street. A cop car pulls up to the dead kid, and a doofus cop with a dumb shit mustache gets out. He pulls the shades down and says,
Ugh, fucking gross. I hate dead kids. Barf, barf, yuck. Better call this mess in.
He gets in the car and gets on the radio.
Captain Lieutenant Detective Sleds and Coughdrop. Looks like there's another kid body down the road on Buttshaw Street. It's the kid. A stupid, disgusting, filthy dead kid. Over.
Jamie Coughdrop puts a walkie-talkie to his face and says,
Gross. I hate dead kids. Over.
Jack Sledge looks disgusted and says,
Did you just say dead kid? Disgusting.
Officer Pigbelly, are you sure it's a dead kid? Over.
Yeah, it ain't no delicious homemade strawberry Harry. I know this pile of filth. This is Mrs. Next Door Neighbor Lady's grandson. His name is Kid Next Door Neighbor Lady. Over.
Jesus. Poor kid. Poor nasty ass kid.
Officer Pigbelly, call in an ambulance. Everyone else, keep searching. We need as many cars as possible on the streets. Me and Jack Sledge will probably be here for a while trying to figure out the pile. Over.
Rodman, this is a neat thing for you. Over.
Where were we? Ah, yes, Jamie Coughdrop. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite of this and see what it tastes like. I'll just have to remove this necklace so I don't accidentally bite into metal.
He takes the necklace off and hands it to Jimmy Coughdrop. It's a locket. Jimmy opens it and it's a picture of the old lady on one side, and the other it's a note that says, "If I die, this is definitely my body and not delicious homemade strawberry Harry." Jimmy Coughdrop says,
Hey, Jack Sledge, look at this.
A picture of an old lady, and it says, "If I die, this is definitely my body and not delicious homemade strawberry Harry."
I know, it's just too hard to tell if this is a decapitated body or delicious homemade strawberry Harry. I've seen so many necklaces just like this one before on delicious homemade strawberry Harry.
Well, buddy cop partner, time for me to take a bite. Tastes like human flesh, but has a hint of delicious homemade strawberry Harry to it.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Sure am. We might be dealing with
Crawfish
Take
takes. Yummy yip yip.
Yummy yip yip.
So shit. Hold on.
Yummy yip to the yip.
I'm also going to take a bite. While I do so, snack on this.
He lifts his shirt up and his nipples are covered in honey. He says,
Okay, Jack Sledge, get a healthy treat off my chest plates. It's honey. I'm gonna try this mystery pile.
Yummy yip yip.
Oh yeah, that's right, Jack Sledge. Get that fucking honey.
Jimmy Cough Drop rips a piece of flesh off and eats it as Jack Sledge works on the nipple honey.
Delicious. Hun hun. Yummy honey. Hum yummy yum yum.
Well, to me, this tastes completely like human flesh. Based on that, the old lady clothes, the phone off the hook, and the necklace, I am pretty confident that this is not the old lady's body. I believe it's just a delicious homemade strawberry Harry stuffed with crawfish takes. We're gonna have to eat more to find out.
He stops licking his honey nipples and says,
Thank you for that healthy snack, Jimmy Cough Drop. Let's dig in.
They start ripping pieces off and eating. Interior, the car. Ralphie is driving fast and smiling like a creep with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. The disgusting head is on the middle of the dashboard, facing them. He's singing.
Jingle bells, Parker smells, he's my stinky dad.
Fucking shot! Slow down, Ralphie, you're gonna kill us!
I ain't afraid of dying, old man. Sounds like you are, though. Dashing through the snow, Parker's brains is slow. Slobbering all day, ho ho ho. Yay, me sing sing boy.
Rhyming is a neat thing for you. And so what? Maybe I am scared of dying. Life and death are so fragile.
Knock it off with that fragile shit.
It's Italian.
It's not fucking Italian, you moron. You're saying fragile wrong.
Fragile.
Okay, fuck this.
Ralphie slams on the brakes, sending Parker from the back seat flying out the front windshield.
Zoinky boy!
Parker flies 15 feet and hits a part of the road that's solid ice. He slides a good 20 feet, face down. Ralphie says,
Holy shit. Stopped in St. Nick of time. Fucking ice.
A man comes running out from the house and up to Parker. Jesus, buddy, you okay? Parker is in a lot of pain and moans.
No. Ugh. I'm in a lot of pain. My body, it's fragile.
Cool. You know how to speak Italian. Hey, let's get you to the ambulance. Mamma mia, papa mia.
He's not speaking Italian. Shit for brains.
The man is squatting down and looks up to see Ralphie quickly approaching him. Ralphie has the car keys in his fist with the longest key sticking out between his middle fingers. The man looks at Ralphie's arm sling and says, Zoingy boing doing, you got hurt in the Ouchie Boy car crash and already banged yourself up?
Bandaged.
Bandaged yourself up?
Sure, why not?
Your pal here needs help from a quick doctor boy like yourself.
Doctor Boy.
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
Sure, why not?
Sounds good, you fucking simpleton.
Hold on, I gotta do that one again.
Sounds good, you fucking simpleton. Here, keep an eye on my keys.
He stabs the key into his eye, making a gooey popping sound. The man screams, "Oh, my wrestling watching eyeball! That's an owie!"
Oops, sorry. I guess we just kick it.
Ralphie kicks him in the face, knocking him on his back. The man yells, "Ugh! My jaw made for yelling at umpires for bad calls. That's an owie."
Looks like you're playing on an empty stomach, bud. Let's get that body full of lead.
Ralphie puts his key in his pocket and pulls out the 9mm. He shoots the man 4 times in the stomach. The man is in severe pain and says, "Ugh. My stomach made the whole chewed bratwurst. That's an owie." Ralphie squats down to the man while Parker slowly army crawls away. Ralphie says,
Yeah, get yourself a head start to the car, Father Poppy. I'm going to get to know this man from the inside out.
Ralphie digs his fingers into the man's gunshot wounds and starts tearing his stomach open. Blood is sprayed all over Ralphie's face and clothes as he laughs.
You got a lot of guts, man.
It hurts so bad. If I die, I can't get riled up over sportsmen and the points.
Here, have some ballpark Franks.
He pulls the man's intestines out and puts them in his mouth, shoving them down his throat. The man is choking intensely.
Yay! I did it! Me a kill murder boy.
Ralphie stands up, wipes the blood off of his face, and turns around to see Parker pulling himself up to the driver's seat. He walks over and says,
Leaving so soon? I thought we were getting some quality father-son time.
I have to get to the hospital. I'm seriously injured.
You're fine, you old sack of sucker dog shot, you old sucker dog shot. Now scooch over to the other seat. We're going to pay Mrs. Shields a visit.
If you don't remember Mrs. Shields, she was his teacher in the movie. He's been mad at her ever since she wasn't incredibly impressed by his essay. They take off towards her house. A big, fat, dumb cop pulls up to the body and stops. He says,
Holy fucking chunks. That guy's dead as all get out. Well, better finish these 5 pigs in a blanket than call it in. So tasty, so savory. Oh yeah, just what the doctor ordered. Oh, big boy too.
He takes his cop hat off and wipes his face with it. He radios to Jimmy Cough Drop and Jack Sledge.
Hey, fellas, we got another dead body over here on Bunyan Street. Looks like guts are in his mouth. Over.
Jack Sledge picks up his walkie and says,
Jesus, come, Dribble Soup. Any signs of the killer? Over.
Nowhere in sight. We'll call the paramedics to try and find the son of a bitch. Over.
Sounds good, fat cop. Jimmy Cough Drop and I will be here a little longer. We're still trying to figure out if this body is delicious homemade strawberry Harry. Over.
He puts his walkie back on his hip. The camera pans over to Jimmy Cough Drop biting off a piece of the body. They've eaten all the way to the stomach.
Well, this piece tastes a lot like delicious homemade strawberry Harry. And this piece tastes a lot like human flesh. This is a really tough case, Jack Sledge.
It sure is, Jimmy Cough Drop. I guess we'll just have to keep eating until we get some answers. You start at the bottom there with those things. Look at that like human. Oh,
Hold on. God damn it.
It sure is, Jimmy Cough Drop. I guess we'll just have to keep eating until we get some answers. You start at the bottom there with those things that look like human feet. I'll keep working on this side.
Sounds good in the hood, Jack Sledge.
Rhyming is a neat thing for you, Jimmy Cough Drop. Here, take this medium cheese pizza to eat with the unsolved case.
He pulls the pizza out from under his shirt. Jimmy Cough Drop pulls his shoe off and says,
Hold out your hands, Jack Sledge. It's popcorn shrimp time.
Don't mind if I do, Jimmy Cough Drop.
Jimmy Cough Drop dumps the shrimp into his hands and says,
There you go, bro. Here, I packed some cocktail sauce underneath my eyelid. Get yourself a dip.
Jimmy Cough Drop pulls up his eyelid and Jack Sledge dips his shrimp in it. He swallows it down and says,
Yummy, yip yip.
All right, let's get back to this unsolved mystery. I'll start chewing on these toe-looking things.
Jimmy Cough Drop puts the big toe in his mouth and says,
Well, this one is not delicious homemade strawberry.
he bites it off, chews, and swallows it.
This part definitely tastes like crawfish take-takes.
Interior, the car. Ralphie is driving and parks on the curb outside. He gets out and walks to the other side. He pulls Parker out by his nose.
Ah, my schnoz! Ah, my schnoz! That's an owie!
Knock it off with that. Oh, shit, hold on. Knock it off with that. That's an owie shit. Where are you, what are you, 2 years old?
You're 2 years old!
Shut the fuck up, old daddy pop-pops. You make one noise, I'll blow your brains out. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Ralphie puts the barrel of the gun to Parker's forehead and says,
What did I just say? No more noise. Got it?
Parker shakes his head yes. He pulls his hobbling ass by his nose to the sides of the house. He looks into a window and sees Mrs. Shields at the dining room table eating with her husband. Ralphie says,
There's that bitch, Mrs. Shields. She wouldn't know an essay masterpiece from a hole in a dick. Let's go around the back door.
They go around back and there's a sliding glass door. He puts the gun in Parker's mouth and says,
Here's what you're going to do, dad of mine. Go to the door and ask for help because you're hurt.
He takes the gun out of his mouth and slaps him in the head.
Whoosh! Move, moron.
Parker walks up to the window and leans on it, bleeding. He says painfully,
I need help because I'm hurt.
convincing. Mr. Shields gets up and says,
That's you, BJ. Just old man voice.
Oh my god! It's Mr. Parker, he's hurt!
Oh dear, let him in.
wait,
It's Mr. Shields again.
Yeah,
No shit, honey.
Here, let's start from the oh my god, it's Mr. Parker thing, Mr. Shields.
Alright. Oh my god, it's Mr. Parker. He's hurt.
Oh dear. Let him in.
Yeah. No shit, honey.
Naughty words are bad.
For Pete's sake, you're fucking stupid.
Bad, naughty.
That's naughty.
Mr. Shields opens the door and Parker starts to fall back, but Mr. Shield catches him, pulling him outside. As soon as he steps out, Ralphie shoots him in the temple, shooting blood out of the other side. Mr. Shields and Parker both fall down. Ralphie steps inside and says with a big smile,
Hello, Mrs. Shields. Did you miss me?
Oh! You killed my cuss word using hubby.
He might be okay. I'll check his pulse.
Ralphie walks over to the dead body and puts his hand on his neck to check his pulse. Parker is lying there unconscious from the pain. Ralphie says,
Yep, he's dead all right. Check yourself.
Ralphie digs his fingers into his throat and rips it out. He holds it over his head and sticks his tongue out and lets the blood drip in his mouth.
Yummy blood yum. Yummy, yummy, bloody yum. Ha ha ha! Me a boy.
He throws the throat at her, and it hits her in the chest. She screams.
Oh! Why are you doing this?
He gets in her face and says,
Look familiar?
Wait, are you that kid that writes mediocre essays?
You fucking suck a dog shot. Fucking dog shot. You fucking dog shot.
He pistol whips her in the face and she hits the ground.
You broke my jaw. At least I don't need it as much now that my husband is dead. I sucked his dick like a whole shit ton.
Yucky, ick. Gobble, gobble, swallows, no bueno.
Are you going to kill me?
Bingo. You figured it out, Einstein. You're mediocre at asking questions.
I was just kidding. Your essay is the best I've ever seen. It's just so damn good.
Really? Do you really mean it?
Of course, dear child. Of course.
You're so full of shit. It stinks. I'm gonna go grab something from the car. You stay right here.
He takes the Red Ryder BB gun. He takes the Red Ryder BB gun off his back and smashes the butt into both of her feet, breaking them.
Oh, owie.
I'll be right back, Miss Shitface. The insult boy.
He walks out the door and sees that Mr. Parker is gone. He gets angry and says,
God damn it. Pee, poppy, poo, pop, big. Fuck it. I'll find him later. I have shit to do.
He goes to the car and grabs the severed head and brings it back in. He holds it up and says,
I thought you might want to see an old friend.
Oh, me, oh my. Is that Mrs. Next Door Neighbor Lady?
Sure is. How about you two have a little chat?
He puts the head on top of his and pulls it down, wearing it like a mask. It stretches and rips a little bit, he says in the old lady voice.
Well, hello there, Mrs. Shields. Sorry to interrupt, but I have got to... Oh, blah, 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 blah. Hold on.
Dude, just picturing pulling a severed head over your head to
Oh,
make
God.
it a mask.
Well, hello, Mrs. Shields. Sorry to interrupt, but I have to get something off my head.
He gets on his knees and starts headbutting her in the face with his head over his.
Whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, baby. Whoosh, whoosh. Yeah.
Ouchie,
baby.
pain.
Indeed. Whoosh, whoosh.
That was equally painful.
Third time's a charm. Whoosh.
Ralphie had bust her so hard that her forehead bones split open and she goes unconscious. He shoves the barrel of the gun inside the cracked skull and pulls the trigger 3 times. Blood flies out of the ears. The head he's wearing falls off because it's so mutilated. He picks up the head and says,
Well, it's been a fun ride, Mrs. Next Door Neighbor Lady. See you in the next life. You're such a good kisser. Let's French for a while.
Exterior. Dusk. Parker is trying his best to walk down the street. He sees a cop car coming, and he gets in front of it, waving it down. The car slams on the brakes and hits him, putting him flat on the hood with his face broken through the window. He says to Fat Cop,
Zoinky, boy, Zoin, Ralphie is at Miss Shield's house. Hurry, before he kills her too. I'll immediately call my bosses. That's a good burrito.
He picks up the walkie and says,
Hey, cop boss of boo-hoos. I found Mr. Parker, and he says Ralphie is at Miss Shield's house. Over. Hurry, it's Fragile. He says it's Fragile. I guess he speaks Italian or something. Over.
Jack Sledge gets on the radio and says,
Get every squad car there as soon as possible. We're still dealing with this mystery pile. We're almost done, though. I think we're going to crack the case. Over.
Yes, sir. Right away. Over. You stay right here, Mr. Parker. We're going to Miss Shield's house.
He drives off with Mr. Parker still on the car. Exterior, Jimmy Cough Drop and Jack Sledge lying on the ground with full bellies. Jack Sledge says,
Well, Jimmy Cough Drop, I think it's safe to say we solved another mystery.
We sure did, Jack Sledge. That was most definitely a big pile of delicious homemade strawberry Harry stuffed with crawfish tay-tays.
That is a fact. We're really good cops, Jimmy Cough Drop.
That we are, Jack Sledge. I just hope Mrs. Next Door Lady. Fuck. That we are, Jack Sledge. I just hope Miss Next Door Neighbor Lady doesn't get mad that when she sees we had her fucking.
Holy shit. Why am I having trouble with that?
We all
that
have.
we are, Jack Sledge. I just hope Miss Next Door Lady doesn't get mad when she sees that we ate her food.
Yeah, we should probably scram before she gets home. We'll stop at Taco Bueno for some dessert burritos.
Yummy yip yips.
Fat Cop and Doofus Cop walk in through the back door and see Ralphie still aggressively making out with the head.
Frenchy tongue tongue, Frenchy tongue tongue, Frenchy tongue tongue. I'm a horn dog.
Freeze, asshole!
Drop the delicious homemade strawberry Harry and put your hands on your head.
You fucking idiots. I'm trying to get my nut on.
Drop it or we'll open fire!
Look behind you. It's the Goodyear blimp.
They both turn around quickly. Doofus says,
Where? I frickin' love the Goodyear blimp.
I don't see nothing.
They both turn around and Ralphie charges them, throwing the head at the Doofus Cop. Throwing the head at Doofus Cop's face, and it smashes the piece Okay. They both turn around and Ralphie charges them, throwing the head at the doofus cop's face, and it smashes to pieces, knocking him on the ground. He goes to tackle Fat Cop, and as he does, Fat Cop pulls the trigger, shooting Ralphie in the stomach. Ralphie says in pain.
Whoa! My big boy belly. That's an owie.
Ralphie passes out as Parker crawls up to the back porch. He says,
It's finally over. Cuff him before he wakes up.
Fat Cop handcuffs Ralphie, and him and Doofus Cop carry him to the back of the cop car. They get an ambulance to get Parker. Interior, night, hospital room. Parker is all bandaged up with the heart monitor thing beeping beside him. He's watching TV, and Jack Sledge and Jimmy Cough Drop are doing a speech about the crimes.
Well, we are happy to inform you that Ralphie Parker is now in custody. He was shot in the tum-tum and he is in the jail hospital.
Mr. Cough Drop, how did you catch Ralphie Parker?
I'll take this one, Jimmy Cough Drop. You see, we caught him because me and Jimmy Cough Drop are super awesome good cops, and we did every single bit of that work.
Not to mention we had a large helping of delicious homemade strawberry Harry stuffed with crawfish tate-tates. Now we don't have to eat dinner for at least another 5 minutes.
Yummy yip yip. Mr. Sledge, Mr. Cough Drop is rhyming a neat thing for you.
We rhyme all the time.
time.
Parker turns off the TV and says to himself,
Goddamn lying ass cops. Them bastards didn't do shit. Oh well, at least Ralphie is behind block. Goddamn lying asshole cops. Them bastards didn't do shit. Oh well, at least Ralphie is where he belongs, behind bars. Now everything won't be so fragile.
A nurse is walking past the doorway and peeks his head in and says, Whoa, you speak Italian? That's awesome.
Sure do, nurse baby boy. Sure do, nurse baby boy. Sure do. Now leave me alone. I have to get some shut-eye.
He immediately falls asleep and starts snoring.
Fragile.
The credits roll for a solid 4 hours. End of credits. Interior, Parker's living room, 6 months later. He's sitting in his recliner watching MASH.
That's a great joke about the war. Funny laugh, Mash. Funny laugh.
An envelope comes through the mail slot in his door and hits the ground. He picks it up, and it says it's Ralphie from prison. He reads the letter, and you hear it in Ralphie's voice.
Dear Father. Hold on. Dear Father, Daddy, Pee-poo, Pop-pee peeps. I had a great time spending Christmas with you, and I plan to do it again this year. Sure, I'm supposed to get the death penalty in a few years, but like I said, I'm not afraid of dying. This year is going to be special. This year for Christmas, I'm getting you the best present of all, your fate. You told the cops where I was, and the snitches get stitches. Rhyming is a neat thing for me. See you in a few months, dead man. P.S. Me a boy.
Parker puts down the letter and says,
Oh, God. Fuck you, Ralphie. Rotten prison, you sack of dog shit. I'll suck a dog shit.
It fades out into Ralphie's jail cell, and he is maniacally laughing.
Hey, shut the fuck up in there, you sick freak.
Oh, shit. Sorry about that. My bad.
The end.
Oh shit.
Good timing because we're right at 30 minutes.
Awesome. Well, guys, that was a lot of fucking fun.
Yeah, it was.
That was a fun fucking script, and I got the giggles. I got the giggle
Fragile.
face.
Fragile.
Beep, 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 beep. Shaylee.
That's gonna be
Well,
stuck in
anyways.
my head for a while.
Fragile.
Fragile.
Well, shit. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching and listening again. And there's that as well. But I had a lot of fun, guys. That was a good episode.
Yeah, it
Yep.
was. It was
We hope you
awesome.
guys have a good new year and that you'll stick with us through this new year, and we'll hopefully just keep getting more of you and keep having fun.
Yep.
For sure. Yeah, guys, give us a share and a like and all that shit on your social media. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, I guess. Hopefully 2021 won't be so fragile.
Maybe it won't be such a suck a dog shit. Just a suck dog shit.
Looks like you got the spins. Bob, Bob. Don't know the power of the dark side. Don't know the power. Don't be too proud of this technological terror you've constructed. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant.